And a report shows just how much Detroit residents could save if they're finally able to buy auto insurance from the city.
Mayor Mike Duggan pushing for the legislature to approve reforms to pave the way for de-insurance. 7 Action News reporter Dave Llewellyn live in our downtown studio with those numbers. Dave.
Glenda, this is the report. It's 12 pages with a dozen attachments as well. It shows why Detroit residents pay auto insurance rates that are twice as high as in surrounding communities and what can be done about it.
Either you're forced to buy the most expensive auto insurance in the United States or you've been criminalized.
And Butch Hollowell says it's the no-win situation Detroit residents have been facing for years.
If insurance rates were lower in Detroit, believe me, a lot of people's cars wouldn't be in the impound, and a lot of people would be out here driving comfortably and safely. They wouldn't feel like, oh, I'm going to get harassed by the police.
Justin has insurance for his paid-off car, but half of the 322,000 vehicles registered in Detroit are without insurance, according to the Secretary of State. Pinnacle Actuarial Resources looked at what drives the high rates Detroiters pay for insurance. It's not stolen vehicles. In fact, it's the higher rate of medical claims and the higher cost of those claims. In both cases, the number is double of those who live in the suburbs. Mayor Mike Duggan is pushing for the legislature to pass Senate Bill 288, which would allow a city-sponsored insurance company to sell no-fault insurance at reduced rates to vehicle owners in Detroit. As an example, the proposed reforms would provide savings of between $600 and $2,300 on full coverage policies offered by de-insurance. The savings would be even greater on liability and medical-only policies. Mayor Mike Duggan says the cost of insuring a vehicle is one reason some have decided to leave the city.
If we can cut the rates by basically a third, which is what this report says, it'll go a long way to making Detroit more competitive. So this is part of our strategy to make sure long-time Detroiters are treated fairly and to make sure there's not a financial penalty for you living in the city.
The reform bill needs 20 votes in the Senate, 56 in the House. Mayor Mike Duggan hopes that this reform bill will pass the legislature by the fall and that by the first of next year, de-insurance will be available to residents in the city of Detroit. From our downtown studio, Dave Llewellyn, 7 Action News.
Certainly sounds simple enough.
Yeah, we do need that relief.
Thanks, Dave.
People can be covered. Thank you, Dave.